But marriage is proof that he chose you. These bitches are obsessed with being chosen.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So, whenever the topic comes up around having to be a wife and be at home with the kids, it's always about being a slave. You know, these women don't want to be a slave. They don't want to be at home. They don't got time. They're going to choose themselves every single time. And I talk a lot about marriage on this channel. I talk a lot about sacrifice on this channel. And the fact that we as Black women, you know, many of us are unmarried. We have the lowest marital rates amongst other races of women, unfortunately, because of our mentality. But because we're so focused on happiness and I gotta choose me, I gotta do me, it continues to be an issue that is consuming the majority of Black women, right? Other women of other races are also not married, right? But they are still finding a way to still push through and not be at the bottom of the barrel like we are, right? I'm going to share these clips from the No Fugazi podcast in reference to this topic of being a slave, choosing your happiness, all the things. Let's drop the clips and let's come back and talk about it.
So why did you compare stay-at-home wife to slavery?
I can't see myself slaving in no house all day long for somebody. What do you gain from it? I'm only going to do what's going to make me happy.
You currently work right now and you're okay working for your boss and getting a paycheck. You don't call that slavery, but you call a woman working in a home, taking care of the children, nurturing her children, cooking for her husband, cooking for her kids, cleaning her house. These are all of her things, but you call that slavery versus your boss.
No, if you
real quick, listen. But what I'm saying is this, the job that you're currently working, you don't own the product, you don't own the name, you don't own the building, you don't own anything at all, but you're working hours, putting your time and energy and sweat into something to do something for someone else and create them wealth, but you don't even own it, versus a stay-at-home wife. Everything she's doing, she owns it. The children, she owns. The husband, the house, they own it. You say that's slavery, but the 9-to-5 woman working isn't a slave? That doesn't really make sense.
So what I like most about the way that Cooley converses with these women is that he's going to always find a way to throw it back at them, make them realize what you're saying, it don't add up. Like what you're saying, you said you don't want to be a slave, you don't want to have to worry about taking care of nobody else, but you go to work every single day. You slave for your boss, you slave for that paycheck, but you don't want to do it for nobody. You don't want to do it for your own home, your own family, your own partner, things that are yours, your kids, your house, your man. Why are we so against that? But you don't have no problem slaving at the job that you get nothing from but a paycheck, because you know their favorite line is, well, I get paid to go to work, I don't get paid to be at home. Excuse me? If you have a man who's taking care of the home, you ain't got to do nothing. You don't got to pay any bills. Isn't that a even trade? Like, you're taking care of the kids, the home, and he goes to work. But the idea of it's slavery is that mentality that is continues to get pushed amongst Black women in particular, but especially modern women today.
Also, the reason women are obsessed with marriage, despite it being functionally useless, especially for you broke people, is because a relationship is simply proof that he wants to fuck you. Children are proof that he fucked you. But marriage is proof that he chose you. These bitches are obsessed with being chosen. That's why when women who are happily in relationships with children but not married, y'all hate on them, because in y'all minds, in y'all bird brains, this woman is just getting... She wasn't chosen. That's why women that are in shitty ass marriages with children or without children, but in shitty ass marriages, oh, but I'll make it work and da 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 da. Well, at least she got a ring because she was chosen. Realistically, all you bitches is worried about is being chosen, which is crazy. Because once upon a time, women actually needed to be chosen because they didn't have rights and they actually needed men to take care of them. Nowadays, what is a nigga choosing you other than him deciding who's gonna be his slave for the rest of his life? Like, you're just doing shit for the fun of it, for the hell of it, for the diamond ring, for a ceremony, for a white dress. Because other than that, I don't know, so much more things that you could be doing in life.
Everything is about I'm not no slave. And then you add the women who feel like their happiness. If I'm not happy, nobody's happy.
Ladies, what's more important, your happiness or your duty in a relationship?
Absolutely happiness.
Okay, and why happiness?
Because if I'm not happy, nobody gonna be happy.
How about you?
My happiness. Because if I'm not happy, then I can't perform my duty.
So let me ask you this, right? Both you ladies work. You're a nurse.
Yes.
And what do you do?
Data entry.
And on those days when you're working and you're not happy, do you still continue to do your duty?
Yes.
Ah, you see that? You see that, right? So if you're at a job and you're unhappy, but you still maintain your duties, but in a relationship, you're saying if I'm unhappy, then everybody is unhappy. So let me ask you this. If you're working and you're a nurse, when you are unhappy, are other people unhappy too?
No.
Or do you control your emotions and don't pour it on other people?
I control it.
So if you can self-regulate your own emotions at your job, why can't you do it in a relationship?
You the devil. You the motherfucking devil.
As he said, but when you go to work, you're not always happy and you still push through. Your patients still see you in a good mood. So you have the ability to push through and fake it till you got to make it. But you don't want to do it at home. You want to make home miserable. The reality of it is that these women don't realize you're not going to be happy every single day in your relationship. That's unrealistic. Not being happy and just overall miserable and you're gonna just bring the whole house down is two different things. They get mad if I can't get this or now I'm unhappy. Girl, are you serious? Like it be the entitlement to think that it's supposed to be perfect. So they can pick and choose when they feel like working for the boss, when they feel like showing up at work. They have no problem making it work at work for somebody else. But the commitment to a man who can love you and give you what you need, you can't do that. That's too much like right. Ain't no way I'm going to fake it and push through at home. I'm going to just mope around and be angry and mad because I say so. You know how many times I've been upset with my husband and I still had to cook dinner because that's not, what does that do? I'm not going to not feed my family because he pissed me off. And that don't mean that him pissing me off today, don't mean that's going to be end all be all of my marriage. Me cooking dinner for my family it's not being viewed as a slave. I gotta eat, we all gotta eat, and that's what you gotta do. But we make it so hard and we always make it about us. We as women are so focused on my happiness, and men don't focus on that. Men are willing to make the sacrifice because it's not going to always be happy days. These women be miserable on an everyday basis. They go to a job that they hate every single day and they do it every single day. But you don't want to put in the work with a man because they refuse to struggle. They refuse to, be miserable in a relationship. But you do it in the job every day. Every single day. Like, it's crazy, but this is what continues to happen over and over and over again. And they don't have an answer for it. Like you said, you break it down, it's like, but you don't want to be a slave, but you go to work and you slave, and you don't want to be unhappy, but you go to work and you're unhappy. What side are you on? Make it make sense. You have the capability to do so, but you choose not to because you're just an uncooperative woman who can't work with no man. This is why you're single. This is why you don't have nobody. This is why you gotta go to work every day and be unhappy because you don't want to be a partner, a team player. It's all about what I want. My happiness comes first. It's all. That's it. That's all. Nobody, and it can't be that way when you have a family. It just can't. Making a sacrifice for my family is not going to always mean my happiness is going to come first. It's just not. And that's okay. That's okay for me. And I really want us to understand as women that we all do what we want to do. That's what I would say. You do what you want to do when you want to do it. Period. If you want to do it, you'll do it. And half of the women, they don't want to do it, and they also don't have the ability to do it. These women can't take care of no home. That's just the reality. They can't take care of a home. They can't take care of a home to save their life. They can barely clean their own vaginas, let alone take care of a whole household. So that's what I've realized, that these women can't run a household. Can't cook, can't clean, can't wash their behinds. They just can't. So in reality, they're doing a lot of these men a favor by just not even being bothered because they can't do nothing for your household anyway. So these are just my thoughts on this topic. As always, just my opinion, my thoughts. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Like the video, of course, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.